down once I got into the weeds of it a little bit.
Yeah.
We still don't have that piece all figured out, and I think that's probably the one Achilles heel for a lot of chiropractors, or even just healthcare in general these days, because of how much things shifted during COVID and all that stuff. And what's the good news that came out of that is I feel there are more people that are in tune with their body and their health, which is a great thing for our profession because that's what we believe in. Yeah,
I definitely can resonate with that because here I am doing an online show, and I'm in my 50s at this point, and that definitely pushed me out of my box to have to learn how to operate social media, just a tweaking in my consulting business and having to be an online presence. And I was the same mindset. I worked in Intel, so it was like, you don't talk about the job. It's rules of Fight Club, but you don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. You don't talk about your service. And then I started watching a lot of guys that were coming back from deployments and sharing their experiences. And I know initially a lot of those guys were getting a little bit of flack for that because a lot of us were brought up in that generation of, you don't talk about your deployment. You don't talk about what you experience. You don't talk about the difficulties of it. And I really think it's great that a lot of those guys did come back and start doing that, because it has helped lend itself to helping a lot of other veterans being able to be able to start knowing that it's okay to open up about those things. The mental health crisis among the veteran community is
out of control.
Yeah, it's way out of control, and it's gotten worse in the last few years. And I got to spend a little bit of time working in a traumatic brain injury clinic where we were primarily working with veterans and first responders and getting to talk with those guys. And it helped having a veteran in that office to be able to that could relate to them and be able to understand what they went through and what they're going through. And so that's awesome.